Hey guys, and welcome back to the wonderful world of The Sims 4. My name is Abby, and we're back again for another speed build. This speed build is another one that's going towards my new Let's Play that will be out in a few weeks. I think I already have one speed build out for it so far, and I believe that is the Bachelor's Apartment or something similar to that title. I don't remember. But I know I have at least one out. And this is my second one, and I am working on a penthouse for one of my other families that'll be part of the Let's Play. So I may go ahead and tell you a little bit about this Let's Play, just so you know a little bit of what the storyline is about. And it's basically going to be titled something along the lines of the Millionaires Club. And so all of these families are very wealthy, and you'll be able to tell that with the homes, obviously. The politician and her daughter will be part of the Let's Play, so that apartment will be used as well. I think I'm also going to be building a restaurant, maybe even like a mall or something. I'm not really entirely sure yet. What one of the families, the family that is going to be living in the penthouse, owns a series of businesses, and I'm not really sure yet what business or what businesses those will be. Maybe a chain restaurant, maybe not, and maybe like a restaurant and a store. I don't know. I'll figure it out once I come up with some more ideas. I want to go ahead and get what I've got so far done. So I'm doing the homes and the apartments, whatever. I guess an apartment is a home, but whatever. You know what I mean. Some of them are going to be in houses, and some of them are going to be in apartments. It's mainly going to take place in San Myshuno because I haven't gotten to play a lot with the City Living pack. So I thought that would be the best way to do this. Anyway, have them all in one place, basically. So, yeah, we'll be in San Myshuno, and most of the characters will be living in apartments. However, we are going to make use of Crimson Manor as well. I think the very first episode takes place in Crimson Manor. Don't know if we go anywhere else in the first episode yet. But I've already written out the first 10 episodes, and I think I may do a season 1 and then a season 2 because I've got some other ideas as well. So, depending on how well the series goes and, if people actually enjoy it and people actually watch it, then I may do a season 1 and a season 2. I've already got 10 episodes for season 1 written, or at least, outlined. So I may write a few more for season 1. Hopefully it'll be around 15 episodes long, season 1, and then I'll probably wait a month or so to get the new storyline up and going, new characters built, new apartments, new lots, whatever I need, and then start up the second season. So, we'll take a break in between, and then I may also decide to start another Let's Play or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So far, right now, I'm just doing The Sims and Layers of Fear. I may add in some more games when the new year starts. Layers of Fear, the next part should be out soon. I began to do part of it the other night, but I had to leave the next day. My brother had a doctor's appointment. He tore his ACL last year, and he has to have someone over the age of 21 take him to some of his appointments. So I took him yesterday, or maybe the day before. I don't remember. It was whenever I started recording Layers of Fear is when they called me and let me know I needed to take him. So I only got to record a little bit of it, and what I did was I just finished out the last part of the third section, I believe, maybe the third chapter of the game. So we will be picking up into the fourth chapter where I left off anyway. I mean, the video will pick up where we left off, but I'm going to pick back up in chapter 4. So it'll be out soon. I haven't forgotten about it or anything, and I actually love the game. So, I'm not going to just stop playing it like I did Five Nights at Freddy's. I rage quit Five Nights at Freddy's, completely rage quit. I'm so mad at it right now. Anyway, though, as you can probably tell, I'm pretty sick. I'm to the point right now where I'm thinking I probably need to go to the doctor. And I hate going to the doctor, so it's such a hassle going, filling out paperwork and all that good stuff. I'll probably have to stop and take a break every now and then, so you'll probably hear jumps in the audio like usual, because I can never sit down and record just, in one sitting for some reason. I always have to stop. Anyway, though, back to the build. The couple who are living here are going to be Anastasia and Frederico. I believe that's their names. Anna and Freddie are what we're going to call them for short. Frederico or Freddie, because I'm going to have a hard time saying that right now, especially because my throat's hurting. Freddie is actually a food critic, and he may be opening up his own restaurant maybe later on. That might not be in season 1, but we'll figure that out later. Freddie and Anna is actually an athlete, so you can see we've got a gym going on over there to the left of the kitchen. The kitchen's not very large, so maybe later on, if Freddie decides to open up his own restaurant, we may move into a penthouse. I don't know yet. Each one of these families will have their own story going, and they will have their own character development. So I did want to take the time to definitely build each of their homes and build them so that they would suit the family and its needs. So Freddie, I'm going to continue to try to call him Frederico, even though I just said that it hurts to say that. Freddie and Anna, anyway, have twin children, a boy and a girl, and the way that Freddie and Anna's relationship exists is that Freddie is not so masculine. He is more of a soft-hearted guy. He dresses he likes to wear pinks and light blues and things like that. He's definitely not gay. He loves Anna, so it's nothing like that. He's just not so much. He's not very macho. He's a tender-hearted guy. And Anna is actually quite the opposite. She is a little bit more of a strong woman. She works out a lot. She likes sports. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. So they kind of complement each other very well. Their children, however, they're two twins. One set of twins, but they're two children. The daughter, I can't even remember their names. Oh, I think it's Jude and Jewel were their names. So the daughter, Jewel, she's very, very feminine, even though her mother wishes she would play sports, wishes she would get into soccer or softball or something like that. She's very much into playing with her dolls and being really creative, and will probably follow along her father's footsteps of, getting into cooking or something like that. And then her son, or their son, rather, is really more masculine, like his mother, kind of. He's really into sports. He plays video games. You can see his room over to the right here in just a minute. You'll see it is bright red. He's very, strong-willed, and just the epitome of masculinity in a child, probably. So yeah, the family dynamic here is kind of different. But it's pretty interesting. This family loves each other very much. But you'll see them struggle with. I don't want to give too much away, but they struggle with some things that happen. Struggle with their identity, as a family, and how the family should be, I guess, living. I don't know. It's hard to explain without giving too much away. But hopefully you guys will enjoy this Let's Play. That's something that I've really taken the time to try to make it very interesting, and I may be able to make some cinematics. I don't know if I can do that yet. I would like to. I'm gonna have to do some research and see how to do that, because I'm not a very techie person. I mean, I'm doing the best I can right now, and you guys can see. I mean, it's not the greatest. I don't know. Hopefully I do a good job of conveying drama on The Sims 4. I really enjoy watching people like Hatsy and Deligracy. If you haven't watched their Let's Plays or anything, I strongly recommend it. If you enjoy drama, I guess. It's more like a TV show, the way that they do their Let's Plays. And I would like to be able to get to a point where I am good enough to be doing them like that. And I certainly want to continue to build this channel. It's slowly inching along right now. Um, and I really just, I really want it to grow and become what I've been hoping it will, if that makes sense. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy recording. I enjoy editing videos. I enjoy talking to myself in my bedroom. I do. Um, so I really hope that I can continue doing this and that it won't be a waste of time. I really like this, and I feel like I'm pretty decent at it, and I feel like I'm getting better, too, as the time goes on. As you can see there, I've actually kind of pushed that dresser into the kitchen counters to make like a console for the TV, which I thought looked pretty neat. I don't know if that dresser is usable though in those cabinets. I didn't test it out, but there are lots of other dressers and wardrobes to be able to use to change your Sims clothes. So you don't really have to use it as a dresser. It just looks nice. It looks nice. It looks neat or nice. I guess I was trying to say both at the same time. I don't know. This sickness has really gotten me really down. I mean, I didn't wake up this morning until 11 o'clock almost, and I usually am not that bad. I used to be when I was younger, but lately, I mean, I've been usually getting up at like 8 o'clock, and I don't know, while I've been sick, for one thing, I couldn't get to sleep last night. I was up like until, I think, 2 last night, and part of that was I was still up recording and editing some of these videos, but part of it was also just that I could not sleep. I couldn't get to sleep. I didn't feel tired, really, and that's weird because usually when I lay down, I'm, like, ready to pass out, but I just didn't feel good. I just, laid there and watched TV for a while, too, so I don't know. Hopefully I can get over all this soon. It's driving me nuts. I did leave an extra room here in case Freddie and Anna decide to have another child. However, I might end up moving them into another apartment instead of using this room as a nursery. Right now, though, it is just a children's playroom. I feel like these kids would be very spoiled. Not, like, in a bad way. You can be spoiled and not be, like, obnoxious. You can have, like, all the toys that you've ever wanted and, all the nice things and still not be rotten. So, I feel like that's what these kids are like, because I don't imagine these kids being very mean or snooty or anything like that. So, they just have a nice playroom in here, and they've got the girly toys and the boy toys and whatever. So, I mean, I guess they can play with whatever they wanted to, but like I said, these characters are pretty traditional. The children are anyway. Their parents are the ones that are a little bit different. But I enjoyed doing that. Like I said, the family dynamic here is really interesting, and my mother actually helped me come up with this whole family dynamic. It was pretty interesting. We were on our way to my doctor's appointment across the state, and we were talking about it and decided that would be really interesting to do. So that's what I did. I decided to use that character idea. And here I just placed kind of a glass separator to the little indoor swimming area, and I know that's not a very large pool, and it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be, my idea was that it was one of those swimming pools where, like, the water moved, and, it's hard for me to explain it. If you haven't ever seen it, this is not going to make a lot of sense, but one of those pools where the water moves, and you swim and, like, pretty much stay in place, like a lap pool, I guess. Is that what it's called? Yeah, so that was my idea, that's what kind of pool that would be. And I just put in a little bit of a meditation stool there. I figured maybe Freddie and Anna would both really be into wellness. So Freddie might not work out as much as Anna does, but he may do meditation and some yoga. So there's yoga, that's a yoga mat that'll be placed in here as well, and lots of equipment. This is a really nice gym, especially for an apartment. So it's very nice. Anna could get almost all her exercising done here, so I really enjoyed doing this home gym. This has been one of the, like, coolest gyms I've done, really. I mean, with the little lap pool there and everything. I also decided that I would add in this little area, like, since they would both probably be into wellness, I decided, to put them in a little massage table and this spa back here in the back of the apartment, I guess, or maybe at the front. I don't know what side of the apartment this would be. I mean, it's kind of far away from the front doors, so we're just gonna say the back of the apartment. This is the back of the apartment. close to the master suite, and I thought about putting in a door that would go into the spa from the master suite, but I decided not to do that. I mean, you can get to it through the gym, so it doesn't really matter. So I thought this was really interesting. This would be an area where the parents might, get away from the kids, and enjoy some time alone, just, looking out at the skyline. And I used this lighting from the movie stuff pack, I think. And I thought that maybe those colors would just be something that, they both found very relaxing. So that's why they chose that color lighting. I don't know. It made sense in my head, so I just went with it. Anyway, though, there's only 2 bathrooms in this build, and that part does bother me a little bit because I usually put in quite a few bathrooms. But we have this bathroom here that's for guests and also for the children. So this bathroom is down towards the children's bedroom, and then the adults, the parents, have their own ensuite. So that bathroom's a little bit smaller, but it is attached to their bedroom. So there's only 2 bathrooms, and probably should have planned it out a little bit better so that there would be an ensuite on every bathroom. And I originally tried to do that, but there just wasn't enough room for me to have the size bedrooms that I wanted, and that was a little bit more important. So, I don't really care too much if I cheat their needs in this Let's Play anyway, so, I mean, it's not really going to matter. For this bedroom, I thought I would do a cool, 4-poster bed for Jewel. So I just used the curtains here to make a make-believe 4-poster bed. We only have the one from City Living, and that one I wasn't really, I really wanted to use this vintage glamour bed, so I thought I would just, layer up the curtains a little bit and make it look like a little bit of a 4-poster bed. So it's a little bit bigger than the bed, but oh well, I mean, close enough. And it looks pretty nice. I actually love the way this room turns out. It was exactly what I wanted. I really wanted it to be very pink, very girly. Something that she, Jewel, loves, kind of princessy, very, very pretty and very clean as well. I was having a really hard time lighting this apartment up too. So there's lots of lights everywhere. And you'll see me probably place, I think, a saucer light in there. I never use those children's play tables, even though they're really, they're really cool to have. I don't know why I got a toilet out, just saying to go. That was weird. Have no idea why I did that. Anyway, I just sized up that carriage. I thought that would be really interesting. Maybe she puts a baby in there or something. And I thought I would put the horse with it, but the horse looked a little odd, so I decided not to do that. I just placed some, a few little items here and there on the vanity. When she gets older, she'll probably use that vanity more with the makeup and stuff. But, as a little kid, she probably enjoys playing with it, playing pretend with makeup more than anything else. And then I also just placed in this little sitting area. So maybe, if she likes to read, she can sit here and read. Or sit down and play with her dolls in these chairs. I don't know. I was trying to tie in, make this place look as pretty as possible and fill it up a little bit. I'm really happy with that bedroom. It's really nice. And you'll see that I actually didn't put curtains in the whole apartment. I just put curtains in the bedrooms. And that's probably how I would live if I had my own apartment, in the city, especially if it was a high-rise like this one. You're high enough up anyway, so you probably wouldn't be doing much of anything in the living areas that you wouldn't want anybody to see. But, the bedrooms and bathrooms probably need curtains. So I did put curtains in the bedrooms, and then the bathrooms aren't anywhere where any windows are anyway, so no big deal. Here in Jude's bedroom, I just put in, lots of black furniture, very masculine-looking furniture, almost too old for him, but, I can imagine he probably thinks he's older than he is, so, he begged his parents for a very, very macho-looking bedroom, and I thought those different colored clocks on the wall looked pretty neat. So I do have, a gaming system in here, his own TV, a little sitting area, and his bed and stuff, little sports picture, and I think I placed some little sports items on the floor as well. So he's got lots of stuff in his room that I can imagine. He probably really enjoys being in his room, and that's probably where he'll be most of the time. The parents' bedroom, this master bedroom, I had a little bit of trouble with because, I don't know, Anna and Freddie are very, different characters. They're not really the same. So, I was trying to make a bedroom that they would both be happy with, and I thought, this blue would be something that they both really enjoyed, and it's all very nice and clean and crisp, and it doesn't lean towards one of their characters more than the other. I did give them a fireplace in here. Maybe they like to watch TV with the fireplace, and like I said, get away from the kids a little bit. I can imagine having twins would be tough, so that's probably what they would do. They would come in here and sit and watch TV in here. The kids might take over the living room if they had their friends over or something. So they'll have different little areas, and they have the bar right outside their bedroom, so they can go grab a drink if they need to and come back in here and just sit next to the fireplace. And also look out at the windows. I really didn't want to put the bed against the windows. I wanted to be able, like, in all of the bedrooms, I wanted them to be able to look out, when they wake up in the morning, look out at the city. So I did make sure that none of the beds are pushed up against the windows. And I've done that before, pushed a bed up against a window. The only time I think I would ever do that is if I just really could not come up with a better plan of where to put it. I did make their ensuite bathroom a little bit more feminine, and I thought maybe it was just a little bit of a classier touch to it than maybe they compromised on the bedroom, and then Freddie was like, well, I would really like to have a pink bathroom. And also I used this wallpaper in my dream bathroom build, which I don't know if this will be up before that one. They'll be going up close to around the same time though. Anyway, we have now jumped into the screenshots, and as you can see, lots of shots of every single room, all of these light woods, and the place is pretty bright and colorful and comfy. It's definitely home to some interesting characters, as you can see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't, please, let me know why, and I can fix it. I can do better. I can always do better. Anyway, though, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. You can download all of my creations on the Sims 4 gallery. My username is Abigail Lane, AbbygailLane. That's just my first name and my middle name, but I go by Abby, so don't call me Abigail. I don't really enjoy that. Anyway, though, thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.